welcome back to my channel. By the title you can see I'm doing a makeup tutorial, and we're going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. This is like the most beautiful palette I've ever seen besides Modern Renaissance. Like, this is like up in my top favorites. It just came out like I think last week, if not the week before, but I'm really excited to try it out and everything. And I did one look and actually wore it to work a few days ago after I got it, and I got a lot of compliments about it, like, oh, your makeup looks really good, stuff like that. And I talked to a few of my friends and they were like, yeah, do like a makeup tutorial. So here it is. I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you can see when I post. I post every Wednesday, and I just want to say thank you so much for all of the support on my last video. We reached a lot of views and I got my subscribers up, and yeah, I want to thank everyone for doing that. And yeah, I'm done talking, so let's get into the video.
Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to tie my hair back. I use a scrunchie because I literally am obsessed with them. I have like so many of them, but you can use whatever. And then I'm going to play with my hair because I'm weird. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes. And I use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. In my last video, you can see I got it. So I'm just going to put a dot on my finger. Not big, but a good amount, and then you're just going to put that on your eye. You really want to get an even amount on both eyes, and then once you do that, you're just going to start rubbing that all on the outside of your eye, and pretty much you want to get the whole base of your eye, not just the lid, but the inner and outer corners, and even kind of in the crease a little bit. So you just want to rub all that in. And then you're going to take the color Burnt Orange, and you're just going to dab that on, and you're going to put that in the crease of your lid. So all in the crease. You pretty much want to get it around the entire crease, not just the outer or the inner, but around the whole thing, and kind of fade it into the inner a little bit. And then you're just going to make sure that it's all even. And then the next color you're going to take is Sienna, I think it's what it's called. So you're just going to put that on your brush, and then you're going to put it on top of the burnt orange. You're going to really want to make sure it's an even coat as the same as the burnt orange, because you don't want too much or too little. You really want an even amount of both colors, kind of in a mix. And then if you need to, you can go back in with the burnt orange and put some on top. Just kind of mixing them back and forth with each other. And then the next color you're going to go in with is Sultry. So you're just going to put that on your brush, and then you're going to put it on the outer corner of your eye. You really want to make a fine line between pretty much the middle and outer corner, because we're going to put actually another color on the lid. But more into the inner corner. So you just want to put that all on the eye, and you want to make sure that you get a pretty good amount, so we can be even with the two colors that we're going to be using for the lid. So you're just going to do all of that. And then the next color we're going to go in with is Noir. And for Noir, you're going to want to use a smaller brush, more with a fine tip than anything. So you're just going to take that, and you're not going to want to take too much. You really want to take a very, very small amount. And you're going to put that on the very, very outer corner of your eye. You really want to make sure that you see the sultry still, but still making sure that we still get that smoky corner. So you're just going to make sure that you have all of that done. And then you're going to want to make sure that you really do get an even amount. This is probably the main one that you want an even amount on both sides, because you don't want one corner to look too dark and the other one look too light. You really want to make sure that both corners are evenly smoked out. Wow, I'm so cheesy. But you really want to make sure that that is the most even that you can get them. And then I'm just going to take a blending brush and I'm going to really blend this out. You want to make sure that you don't see too much of the noir because you don't want it to just be fully black. You do want a mix of both colors. So you're going to want to make sure that you blend that out evenly, you know, getting in the crease and making sure that everything is just nice because you don't want to have, you know, more of one color than the other. And then you're going to want to take your concealer and we're going to conceal the main part where our focus color is going to be. So you don't want a lot of concealer. As you can see, I'm rubbing off a little bit. You really just want a very thin amount of it. So you're just going to put that on the eye where your main color is going to be. And like I said, you don't want a lot. You really want a very thin layer because you don't want to see more of the concealer than the actual color. And then you're just going to take a little flat brush and you're just going to blend all of the concealer out and just kind of spread it all over where the color is going to be, making sure you don't get, you know, mixed in with the other colors. If you do, that's okay. You can, you know, always go in and cover it up. But you're going to really want to make sure that those are blended evenly. I know I'm saying evenly a lot in this, but you do want to make sure that your makeup is very even on your eyes because you really don't want them to look, you know, different because it'll look weird. Now I am going to go back in with the sultry and putting just a little bit more on just to see more of that color because it is also like a secondary color for the look that we're going to be doing. So I'm just going to go in a little bit with that, you know, going a little bit over the concealer, but still making sure that we have that you know, fine line between the main color and the secondary color, and also having the crease being the smoky part of our eye. Now we're going to go in with bronze, and bronze is going to be our main color of our eye. So we're just going to put that all on the main part of our lid, covering up that concealer that we use to pretty much prime it, making sure that we, you know, keep that fine line between the bronze and the sultry. And you're just going to go in, and these colors are really pigmented, so you really don't need a lot on your brush. As you can see, every time I put it on my brush, I dab some off. But you're really going to make sure that you're going to put it all over the lid, you know, getting into a little bit into the inner corner, but more focused on the lid and getting into that fine line between sultry and bronze. Now I'm going to go take a blending brush and I'm just going to blend the line between bronze and sultry just to give it more of a faded look and not such a big defined look of I put on one color then the next color, because you do want to have more of a blended, you know, put together look rather than a more kindergarten coloring book, you know, I put two colors next to each other look. Now the next color we're going to take is Fairy, and you want more of a fine tip brush because this is going to be the highlight into the inner corner of our eye. So you want to put that all into the inner part of your eye, making sure that our look, you know, goes from the outer corner and draws into that highlight, making it one big, just sparkly eyeball type of mess. Now our next color is going to be Orange Soda, and for Orange Soda you're going to want it to put right above where we put that crease, so more on the bone between the eyebrow arch and your top part of where the eyeshadow is. So you're just going to want to put that all in, and again using, you know, a fine tip brush to make sure we get, you know, that good line of just a little hint of orange soda. And now we're going to go in with Glycerine, and for this one, this is just to highlight right under the arch of our eyebrows. And you don't want a lot because you don't want to over highlight them. You just want a really subtle, you know, glow to them just to make your eyebrows pop a little bit more. It'll also make the arch a lot more defined. It just adds more of a little glamour look to it. So we're just gonna do that. And the last step we're going to do is add mascara, and I use the Bad Gal Bang It mascara from Benefit. You can get this at Sephora. I don't know if you can get it at Ulta, but I'm pretty sure you probably can. But we're just going to start at the lash line and extend all the way to the tips, really kind of moving back and forth and getting all throughout the lashes. This mascara is really good. It really makes your eyelashes extend very, very well. It also has little to no clumping. I know for me that's a very important factor when I buy mascara. So if anyone wants a very good mascara, this is probably the best one. It is a little pricey for mascara, not gonna lie, but good, quality comes at a high price, I would have to say. But you're just going to extend all throughout from the bottom to the top and really making sure you get the full extend. And then you're just going to make sure you get the bottom lashes. You don't want to have top and not bottom. To me, that actually looks really weird, that the bottom lashes don't match the top lashes. So you really want to make sure that you get both top and bottom, or else it looks really awkward. And I know that bottom lashes are very hard to get, but trust me, it'll be totally worth it.
Okay guys, and this is the final look. Don't think I did such a bad job. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe like I said, and click the bell so that way you can be notified whenever I post new videos. Give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below what other looks you want me to try, as in what other palettes you want me to do, or just different types of looks. If I want to do a glamour look, a going out look, a day-to-day look, a natural look, anything like that. But yeah, leave that in the comments down below, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Bye. You never met nobody.